that spirit of Christmas.
Good morning and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, buddy. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Christmas. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Woohoo! Yeah. We have a Christmas party in the Clad's house. We have a Christmas party. Yeah. And there is Molly Clad.
Checking out Ruby's beautiful candle.
But we are singing right now and not talking
out
normal.
Ruby's pretty candle.
We all in that rhythm. There's just shoot. Wait.
Those are just returns that I return.
No, we are talking in this rhythm all day because
those are just returns that I have got to return today.
Yeah.
Wait, not today, cause it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Wait, is this from
Ruby, what are you doing? Ruby, what are you doing? What are you making? My favorite is the reindeer. What is yours, Elodie? Elodie, what you making?
I'm making a candle.
Elodie, what you making?
I'm making a candle.
What?
I am making a candle that is for...
Good morning, which I've already said. We are sitting at the table, having a nice coffee. And Ruby is awake today. She slept most of the day yesterday. She got a high fever. And so yeah, she spent most of her day sleeping. And while she did that, you guys will have seen that Elodie and I spent a bit of time decorating some candles, which was so much fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's something I could see doing more often. Now Ruby has a little bit more energy. Elodie doesn't seem to have a fever anymore at all, which is lovely. Still not feeling great though, 100%. And Ruby has the energy to sit at the table, and she and Elodie are making a candle. I would love to make one, but we don't have enough. I think next year I will be sure that we have a lot. It would be fun to always have our Advent candles be, even though I was going to say be the ones that we make, but for some reason I think it will be hard to burn these. When I was little, my mom and my grandma always had these candles that they put out for Christmas. I can remember my mom had a long red pillar one, and it had like Santa's face and it had a beard, and it was really neat looking, and I loved seeing it every Christmas out. But I always thought it is so weird not to burn a candle. I remember every year I saw it, I was like, who made a candle, and why are we putting out a candle that yes looks neat but to never ever burn it?
Wait, does she still have it?
I don't know, would be neat to know, right?
Can you,
I will. I think with these candles, it would be hard to burn. I don't know, we'll see. I wouldn't have really a hard time burning mine at all, to be honest. But some of them, like the ones Elodie and Ruby made, they're just so pretty and artistic that we'll have to see.
these
We
beads will
have
take
to
over
see.
3 hours.
Anyway, I'm hopping in the bath soon. I wanted to take a bath earlier, but the hot water wasn't working. So I will be doing that shortly.
Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Ruth, Polly. Huh?
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas morning.
Are you wanting to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year?
And good morning.
Happy New Year.
Here.
How cool is that book?
That's Molly's grandparents.
From my mom. My grandma Sue.
Yep. The Grandma Sue. Just people who watch this vlog for a longer time knows what's going on with
Grandma Sue.
No, with the Grandma Sue.
Oh yeah, with the
Grandma
Sue.
No, the Grandma Sue.
Oh yeah, it started in America. You're going to have to go back.
And it's not the Grandma Sue's.
No, it's the Grandma Sue. Like Grandma Sue.
Like grandma.
Well, it is the grandma, but somebody for a long time had thought I had been saying the Grandma Sue. Like Masu was this grand person. It's so funny, so cute. I would love to know who that was and if they're still watching.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
I'm drinking a tasty coffee. We all just opened up our stockings. And I'm drinking a tasty coffee, which I believe I've already shown. I made it, I don't know how long ago, totally forgot about it. And are you trying to make your head look like a baby? Because now I said you look like a baby. I think I'm going to go into the winter garden after this.
Why is that? Why are you going to the winter garden?
Because this is too much for my brain in here.
What?
This.
The mess?
Yeah.
Oh.
You hear my belly? Every time I woke up last night, your belly was going crazy. Did you have a bellyache last night?
No, but I had some good toots. What do you mean? That's normal.
It's not for me. I'm sorry. Am I like the tootless woman or what?
Okay, good.
You toot.
Molly never never tooted in her entire life.
My stomach is going crazy. It did not like that chocolate as a morning breakfast.
Yeah.
We're having a relaxing morning. I'm probably going to do a little bit of knitting on Robert's socks.
And I'm working on my Christmas present, which is over there in the corner. And I don't know. Why do you laugh?
Who's laughing?
You.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, time to get to knitting and relaxing.
I got my favorite gummies in the stocking. It's those snakes. They're really tasty. I love them so much. And I love the nougat sticks. Urgh. Nougat sticks. Very good. And I got...
Oh my gosh, you're trying to show your muscle. That's why you keep bending over like that. You're like, guys, I actually am strong. I actually am.
Stop it. And
Now I am embarrassing him.
And here are the crunchy flakes. They're really...
Crunchy flakes? Is that like old skin covered in chocolate?
Crunchy flakes. No, you can get them from your head and then eat them. So now I'm going to my corner.
Okay. And pretty much the only thing I wanted from Santa was a ton of books. And in my stocking today, I have heard about this one for a long time. And it's weird, I haven't said anything out loud to anybody. I didn't even write it on my list to Santa. So they say he knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. Well, clearly he can read your mind, right? Because I got this book. It's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It seems so interesting. However, I am in the middle of Little Women, which is like an 900 page book. And I desperately want to start this. I've read 2 books before at the same time. Like, I always read before I go to bed. What are you doing behind me? What are you doing?
I have to watch a tutorial video.
But why are you standing there?
I'm just standing here.
I always read before I go to bed. And I don't read that often during the day. But there have been times where I do read during the day. Like when I was reading The Giver, I loved that book so much that I read that book all the time during the day. I just had a paper book copy. And when I read at nighttime, I always read on my Kindle. but it was a little bit confusing. Even though the books were so different from each other that I was reading, I still somehow got the storylines confused at certain times. So I would love to read this. It's a pretty short book. Let's see how long it is. About 200 and little over 200 pages, but it has pretty small writing. Anyway, it seems so interesting. Maybe I'll just read the first chapter. If it's too good, I could just be sitting here all day. And you know what? It's probably the best thing for me to do. I thought that I would knit, but I think reading is the best thing because if you guys could see the way that our living room looks, my mind needs a little bit of rest.
Guten Appetit, everyone. We are having vegan goulash today.
Not spicy at all.
We have red cabbage and potato dumplings and even some peas and carrots, which are over there.
Ruby's favorite. She requested them. When I told her what I was making, she's like, peas and carrots? And I was like, no, red cabbage. And I was like, okay, have to make the thing Ruby wants.
So I hope you guys have a nice Christmas and maybe a nice lunch or a nice meal.
Yeah. What do you guys have for Christmas? I was just asking.
that's-
I just talked to my grandma. And of course, lefse, but that's kind of more of a snack. And next year I'm going to try and make lefse. But we would love to hear what is traditional for you guys for Christmas. My grandpa Bakken always made a honey ham for Christmas.
I remember that, yeah. I don't even know what lefse is, to be honest.
Wow. Let me tell you, you'll love it. And I'll bring it to your parents next year.
Oh, that sounds good. Alrighdy, so guten Appetit, everybody.
I've just come out of my bath and I'm already in the kitchen making our peasy leek soup. And I think Robert's mom must have started this. It could have even been us who started it. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm currently working on browning the hock or the ground beef and also sauteing the leeks in with that now. Yeah. There's cold, yeah.
Can I hold it for you?
So we are on a little Christmas walk.
Here, I want to hold the flashlight because I can't see.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I can't see anything either.
The road?
So it's nice to see what everybody has in their windows.
That's right. Look, you can look in everybody's windows. They have two Sterne. She doesn't. She's a dog. She can see in the dark.
And she can see the light a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to do that. You decorated?
No, not say that.
Hey, wait. You said Santa Claus already went.
Quatsch, da kommt das noch.
Your window, like.
No. Yeah, you can! Yeah! Festtage. Bla bla bla. Dein Weihnachtsmann.
Wow. Ist der Retter Christ, der Retter ist da.
Santa coming.
see what we are having for Christmas.
You're gonna need ketchup.
Yep, I will get it. We are Molly made a cheese and leek soup. You'll see in a second maybe. My mom made us some
Vegan bouletten.
vegan bouletten. And
We have some tasty breads, lots of different kinds and pretzels with tasty things to put on them. We have a potato salad, everyone's favorite. It looks- And then we have this noodle salad that I already have put on my plate, and I like it with sriracha. Robert likes his with ketchup.
yeah, what's wrong with that?
Never understand it.
I don't understand what's wrong with having ketchup with your noodle salad, right? I mean, you have noodles with tomato sauce. So noodle salad with ketchup is the most normal thing in the world, in my eyes. So